theory on that. So tell me if you think I'm off on this.
Okay.
So I'm not saying that knee is 100%, but he even himself said 90, 95%. So it's not like I'm like, oh, he even said, okay, so don't fucking bash me, please. Here's what I think happened yesterday. So because we're all under the impression, and I say all of us, they like to call us conspiracy theorists, that because the Supercross contract, he already signed it, Global SX, whatever, that he's going to bow out halfway to the season, and he's just focusing on Supercross. I think what happened yesterday is that because we all saw the videos of him preseason or stopwatch nationals, looking really good, whatever. He went out that first moto. He was running third. I still don't think he would have won anyway yesterday, but I think he would have made that battle a little bit more competitive. But I just think Chase was on one yesterday. That was Chase's day.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, I'm in third. All right. Pace is a little gnarly right now. I'm going to do Tomac things. I'm going to hang it back for about 15 minutes. And if I'm in with 8 seconds striking distance, then I'll start, dropping the hammer a little bit more. And then he probably had the thought to himself, he goes, well, if I go out here and win this, or if I go out and get second, and I just keep doing this over and over again, and then I start winning, it's going to look real bad if I just bow out halfway into the season. So you go, oh, I'll just have one of these really weird, mysterious, because once again, this is Tomac we're talking about outdoors. He has these wonky first motos, and then comes out and hammers down the second moto. He goes, you know what? I'm going to hold back a little bit, make people think it's my knee. Second moto comes around. He goes, all right, I can't make this look real, real bad. Like, I still have to put in some effort. Goes out there, gets into fourth, realizes that by the time he's getting into fourth, Christian is just a little bit too far gone. Yeah. And like I said, the track was not rough, but it was getting sketchy because the traction was gone. He's like, it's not even worth it. So I at least got to look like I'm putting a little bit of effort in. True or false? Do you think that statement makes sense? He can't make this look too easy, but he also can't make it look like, oh, my God, like...
I think we just made a clickbait video.
Am I off? Am I off?
I mean, you could be right. That's a lot of thinking, though, for a lot of thinking and a lot of making sure that everything is.
I'm sorry
if
your knee though is bad. Yeah. It's not just going to get better as the second, because he was better that second moto.
But here's the thing: I heard today. I think it was the Blair's breakdown video or something. I heard that when he was down in Florida riding here before the season, that he was right with Dylan.
Okay.
For riding the outdoor track.
Okay, so but that's the thing, though, is that if you're right with Dylan, then that's not going to happen yesterday. You're not going to have polar opposite. Because here's the thing. Think about this, too, with Eli. When he has these wonky motos, he outdoors, at least. Outdoors. Let me preface this. Outdoors. Supercross is one thing. Outdoors. He never has these wonky motos where he gets a good start.
Yeah.
When have we ever seen Eli since the 2017 season get a good start and then fade backwards outdoors?
Yeah.
Even the 2020 COVID season, which we all can agree, he was like, he never like ripped a holy and just faded.
Yeah.
That's what happened the first moto. And then the second moto, it's the polar opposite. Like, no. Like, I didn't hear that, so I don't know anything about that, but that wouldn't shock me. But here's the thing. I just don't see how you can't tell me that knee is still the issue. First off, when he himself comes out and says, oh, it's 90, 95%, and then him have polar opposite motos, but him have a moto that's wonky that doesn't normally... He just doesn't get starts outdoors and then fade. That's not Eli Tomac. That has never been Eli Tomac. Mm-hmm. If you tell me Ken Roxon, we're like, oh, that makes sense. Eli, when is the... I ask anybody, when is the last time you've seen Eli get a start outdoors and go backwards? It's always him getting a bad start and then him just be like, you know what? Bike setup's off. I'm not going to push it. And then he moves forward the next moto. I've never seen him get a top 3 start since 2017 and go backwards outdoors.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen with Eli.
Yeah, I don't know. As we've stated and will continue to state as we work our way through the top 10 here, big question marks. Everywhere across the board. I think he will bow out. I think he makes it to High Point, and then since we're going to have a 2-week break, I think that's when a press release comes out and goes, you know what? I'm done. Could be. We'll see.